Of course, the allegation of match fixing, which were reported in the media, as you know, it was damaging to the image of the association. The nature of the gravity of this can never be underestimated. It's a serious matter. Hence, our decision that we need to go to the root of this matter. And we can only do so by having a tribunal that is credible, that will not be seen to take any sides. Hence, we opted for a retired judge to really conduct this inquiry and submit a report. Clearly, the brand of South African football has been damaged, and hence, therefore, this action that has been taken. When we received the report, then it transpired that in the report there are certain allegations that were made concerning our own president, Kirsten Nematandani. And in view of that, we then took a decision that he recused himself from the proceedings, and he then agreed that a commission of inquiry be set up under the leadership of a retired judge to fully investigate the matter, and that the members cited in the report, and that this commission sit as a matter of urgency so that the issue can be speedily resolved. After extensive discussion, the emergency committee felt that the president would have to appear before the commission of inquiry to explain his role in the matter. And having considered the implications of this to SAFA, the committee asked our president to take a voluntary leave of absence from his position. Oh yes, there is evidence that one official was given some money, and so that is what has emerged. And clearly, therefore, hence, there must be this inquiry, and I was also mandated, by the way, to that all members of staff mentioned in the report who will need to give evidence at the commission are likewise put on a special administrative leave pending the finalization of the inquiry or pending receiving a clearance from the commission. This action is in no way, ladies and gentlemen, implies that these individuals were involved in match fixing. It is again simple for good governance that this measure is being implemented. The members of the staff so affected and mentioned in the report include the following: Dennis Mumble, Lindile Kika, Adeel, Carelse, and Barney, Kujane. The former CEO Leslie Sedibe and the former head of referees, Mr. Steven Goddard, who are also mentioned in the report, have been approached to cooperate to give evidence at the inquiry. That all members of staff mentioned in the report who will need to give evidence at the commission are likewise put on a special administrative leave pending the finalization of the inquiry or pending receiving a clearance from the commission. This action is in no way, ladies and gentlemen, implies that these individuals were involved in match fixing. It is again simple for good governance that this measure is being implemented. The members of the staff so affected and mentioned in the report include the following: Dennis Mumble, Lindile Kika, Adeel, Carelse, and Barney, Kujane. The former CEO Leslie Sedibe and the former head of referees, Mr. Steven Goddard, who are also mentioned in the report, have been approached to cooperate to give evidence at the inquiry. We are the governing body in South Africa. We felt that let us take the initiative ourselves. Let us take this bold step ourselves. And in view of the fact, of course, that many of these people are part of the football family, as it were, we don't anticipate that it will necessitate then the establishment of that commission. As you know, that commission will have to subpoena people. I may say, as acting president, last night already, I did discuss even with the people that are outside football that I mentioned in the report, as I have read to you. I was very, very happy that they indicated that they will cooperate. And because, in fact, they did cooperate with FIFA investigators. They will continue in that vein. So there will be no point in us doing that. And we can ill afford to have the image of the South African Football Association and that of football being dragged. We would like a speedy resolution of this matter so that those people are cleared, and then they take their rightful position in the association. Because those that are guilty, they must follow the consequences. So they say, he who made his bed must cause to rely on it. That would be a simple stance as far as we are concerned. And let us not use those words implicated. But what we are saying, they are mentioned in the report. So that I'm clear, in the report, it emerges that this syndicate under Perumal Raj actually wrote a letter suggesting that there have been certain meetings with our president and indicating in the letter as if our president has given a go-ahead. Our president, of course, has his own story around that. But fact of the matter is that has been mentioned. And you may also know that there are people who are whistleblowers, as it were, within the association that have reported this matter. But they are also mentioned in the report that they would like to have further investigation. So that we are fair, we then said everyone mentioned in that report. Not necessarily that he is guilty, that's what the point I was making. Not necessarily that these people are guilty because they have not been charged with any misconduct so far, but the fact of the matter is that they have been mentioned in this report from FIFA. And then on the face of it, therefore, we feel that we must give them an opportunity to explain themselves before an independent inquiry, so that at the end, there is no cloud hanging against this association or anybody. Insofar as its implications for the holding of AFCON 2013 in South Africa. First of all, AFCON 2013, as you know, is a legal entity on its own, having its own board of directors, separate and distinct from SAFA. And I know many people struggle to separate the two, that these are two different entities. Obviously, because of the link with SAFA, I understand, therefore, the question. Therefore, insofar as preparations are concerned, because there's no change of leadership there, and the board of directors are there, they will continue to do their work, and I hope Mvuzo is doing the work as I speak to you now.